Hi. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Good.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, how's going?
so good.
Right. So can you tell me something about yourself?
Okay. You mean introduce myself?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Uh, I'm think about that. Okay. My name is Guo from China. You can call me Caroline. And I have been in America for 5 months. And now I study in regular high school in Pittsburgh. And sorry, this is my first time to have an interview.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry.
So you have been here for 5 months. You're studying 12th grade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. How do you like everything?
So it's good because there are not too many people in my school. Maybe about 50 people in each class. So it means I will have more chance and time to ask a teacher for help me. Although I was studying in international school in China, but there still have something different. Not only about the study and about the school life.
Right.
So so I really like not too many people in the school. And oh, and I know I searched some information about for college, and I know there are also not too many people in the college. And so
Right, right.
yeah, so I think that point is very suitable for me.
Right,
And
yeah. So you think you will benefit from small classes?
yeah, I like small class. And
Right.
the second reason I want I really go to college
Uh-huh.
is uh, I I your college is one of the oldest college in the United States, right?
Right, right.
I think if a school have a long history, it means that school have their own special thing, and I and I like and I know your school have a white uh, castle, right?
Castle?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh, because I searched the information about your school. They told me your school have a white castle.
Oh, I
I
see.
think it's very.
Okay. Right.
Is it real? Okay.
I don't actually like I don't actually know what you mean by like the White Castle. Do you mean the actual castle?
Uh, I don't know, but the website told me there is a white castle in your school. It may be near your school. I don't know.
Okay, right, right. And is it like Emily Castle?
Maybe it is. So
Okay.
I'm not sure, but
Right.
I feel very genuinely. So I very like it. And about the location, I know your school is is near to the sea, right?
That it's very close to Washington DC, yes. Yeah.
Is it is it near to the sea?
True, sorry.
Uh, to
Oh,
sea.
okay. Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's quite close, yeah.
Oh, I really like the sea, and
Right, right.
my home is in Beijing of China.
Oh,
So
I see.
and not all always can go to the beach and to see the sea. So that is so this location is very attract me. And
Right.
and my mom has a lot of friends there live in Washington D.C. And one of my aunts one of my aunts uh she has a formal uh, uh, clinic formal
Right,
clinic.
right.
So
Yeah.
mom will not work on my house. So
Oh, okay. right.
great. And I don't
So you have
know.
lots of family friends in DC area.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Interesting. So yeah, how come you decide to spend your like final high school year in the US?
Um,
Because it's quite stressful, is it? If you are going to both like adapt into high school studies in the US and apply to the colleges at the same time, so it's quite stressful.
you mean how about my
Oh,
friend?
no, I mean like most of the students, most of other Chinese students I interviewed, they are I wouldn't say there are quite a good number of from US high schools, from high schools in the US, and majority of them have studied here for like 3 or 4 years. So when you have only been here for 5 months, I'm a little bit surprised. So how come you decide in your final year to come to join the school in the US?
Mm, uh, I told you I will study in international school in China, but
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
and I want to come to America. Uh,
Mhm.
Maybe and because I think it can give me more time to 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 you know to 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 I don't know how to say. I mean to 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 know what will be happen when I study in American and give me more time to practice my English and more time to know the culture of American.
Uh-huh.
So that's the reason why I come to America earlier.
Oh, I see. Okay. How do you enjoy everything so far?
Uh yeah, I really enjoying because our school teachers they are very nice and they
Mm-hmm.
give international students more patience and they give me and they've got give us uh very, very good help
Right.
and yeah at the beginning of the time I feel very nervous but now I think it's not problem for
Ah,
study.
okay. Right. What was your biggest difficulty at the beginning?
Um, difficult beginning.
Yeah, you said at the beginning was quite hard. So what was the biggest difficulty for you?
Uh, maybe because the culture. Because in China, I really like to make friends with people, but in America, I don't know how to make friends with foreigner.
Oh,
And
right.
we will when we need to do the group work
Mm-hmm.
or something, it is a little bit hard for me
Right.
to
Uh-huh.
to communicate with them. But
Oh,
but
okay.
but the teacher gave me a lot of encourage, and so then make me feel better and start to make friends with foreigners.
I see. Right. So yeah, so it sounds like you already made friends with the American students.
Yeah, because
Okay.
uh, if you want to let me to use three adjectives to describe me, I think the first one is outgoing.
Oh,
And
I see. Yeah.
And the one thing what made me very proud of myself because
Hmm.
I am the only one Chinese student who integrate
Right.
uh, American student during the school business week. Our school have business week for senior uh, every year, and the project is means the school divided all the senior into six groups, and each group uh, per, um, per represent some like company.
Right,
and
right.
we try our best to show our product.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah.
it's very interesting for me because
Which company did you represent?
uh, no, just it means to organize with own company.
Oh, okay, right. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's very interesting for me because I
uh-huh.
really like to try the new thing,
Right.
and this is the reason why. Maybe this is the reason why. Maybe the second reason is our my parents.
Mm-hmm.
They also run their own business and they got a success in their area. So maybe they give me some genetic genes. So I'm really interested in business. And you know, a lot of Chinese students they are very shy, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. My English not very good. So during the group work, I always ask my roommate, do you need help, or what should I do now, or
Mm-hmm.
can I join your stuff, something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, they're very accept me, and so I do a lot of job for our group. Like I'm good at drawing, so I do the poster and the business card, and I
Mm-hmm.
also have some new ideas. So I discuss with them about the advertisement and some detail about our product, which can attract the consumer to buy
Right.
our product.
Uh-huh.
And so during those times, I really made a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Okay.
I'm a outgoing girl.
Right, right. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah. So, at your school, are there lots of international students?
Um, yeah,
Uh,
in my school, there are about 12 Chinese students in my school.
oh, all right, I see. How many students are there in total?
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, okay, I see. Right. Yeah, it sounds quite similar to Washington College because at Washington College, the majority of students are Americans too.
Okay.
Yeah. So where do you live? Where do you live right now? Do you live in the school dormitory or a host family?
No, actually, I live in a education company,
Oh, really? Wow.
and there are many students live in this company.
Uh-huh.
Not only Chinese, some Korean, some
Uh,
Japanese, but all the students are international students.
so it's more like a dormitory.
I
Like, do you live together in the big building?
no, we live in some small house and
Oh,
5 rows uh, live in a same house, and we have a house parent to help me to do the breakfast, something like that.
oh, okay. So actually, all Chinese, like all international students, live in the small houses.
Yeah.
All right. So how many of you are there in the house?
How many people?
Yeah. How many students are there in the house? In
Mm,
each house?
uh, 5 to 10, maybe.
Oh, okay. And then you have one parent who lives in the house as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, so each house you have one house parent and then 5 to 10 international students.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So how about your social life? Do you mix up with all the students or only the students in your house?
Mm,
Like after school, do you usually hang out with can you hang out with all the international students or only those students in your house?
um,
Are the
uh,
houses far from each other or?
the house not far.
Oh, okay.
Uh, but we all live in a small town, the Great Greenville, and after school, we will back to the education company office.
Mm.
We'll back to the office, and
Oh, oh,
all of the international students will back to the office. We will have dinner in the office, and some tutor help us to do the homework.
oh,
And
oh,
after after that, we will back to each house.
Oh, okay, I see. And then you have house parents in each house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. So you actually come back to your bedroom quite late every day.
Um, yeah, it could. It
Oh,
may.
okay, I see. Right, right. So do you share a room with another international student, like a student of different nationality, or do you share a room with a Chinese student?
Um, we have we have a single room and double room, but I live in single room.
Oh, okay, don't have any roommates. Right.
Um,
At Washington College, I actually most of students at Washington College they share a room with another student.
mhm.
So and usually because the majority of students are Americans, so usually they international students will share a room with American student. Do you think that you will be okay with it?
Yeah,
You can also
yeah.
apply for rooms, yeah, but I think just most of the students they prefer sharing a room with another student so that they have more like they it's more likely for them to communicate. So it's more fun. Yeah, you can apply for single room too. Yeah.
Um, we
So
to share room with.
yeah. So which subject at the school, which subject is your favorite?
Um, subject.
Uh-huh.
Actually, all the subject is same for me. I don't
Oh,
have which
okay.
subject is interesting.
All right, I see. So do you have any idea what are you planning to study in the future?
Um, not really specific, specific.
Oh, I see. Okay. Right. So what do you do? What are your hobbies? What do you do in your spare time?
My hobby. My
Uh-huh.
hobby is drawing and dancing. I really like dancing,
Oh,
and
really? Which kind of dancing?
I can do Latin. I can do jazz. I can do classic dance. Because
Wow.
I started to learn dance when I was 5 years old.
Oh, I see. Wow. So do you have any opportunities to perform?
Um, not um. I haven't attended some game,
Uh-huh.
but I study classic dance. I I have some test. Is it called test?
Right.
And I don't know. And I do some test and I can get 8th grade in
Uh-huh.
in classic dance.
Okay,
I
I
don't,
see. Right. Do
I
you have
don't
any opportunities to dance whilst living here in the US? Have you danced?
dance in America.
Yeah.
Yes, in the homecoming. I
Sorry. Uh-huh.
yeah during my school homecoming I I, I really enjoyed that time because I can dance
Oh, I see.
and
Okay, right.
and that and that make me and that was make more American students they know me
Mm-hmm.
just because then the homecoming.
Oh, okay, I see. Right, right. Yeah. So what do you usually do in like over the weekend?
During the weekend.
Yeah.
Uh, mm, do homework and shopping and see the movie with my friends. So
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So will your house parents drive you to the shops?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. So you quite enjoy shopping. Right, 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 I see. Do you also like go to somewhere else? Do you go sightseeing at all?
No.
Oh, okay, so you just do your shopping over the weekend.
Yeah.
Right, right, I see. Right. So do you visit your friends in other houses or do you just stay with your house parents over the weekend in your own house?
Well, you know, I always visit my friends live in different house.
Oh,
and we will cook together and we will do our homework and something like that.
oh, okay. I
I
see.
have a chance.
All right, I see. Are you still, are there like, is there still supervision for you, or do you have a break over the weekend? Like, are house parents always watch you over the weekend as well, or do you have a break? Like, do you have your own free time over the weekend?
Yeah. Um, I really have free time during the weekend.
Oh, okay.
My house parents didn't give us too many requirements like we have to do the housework something like that.
Oh,
We just need to make our own house clean
all
and
right.
everyone have their own housework, but not too much like me. I just
Okay.
need to clean the fridge. It's okay.
Oh, I see. But the house parents are always in the house over the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, what do you have any idea what do you plan to do in the future?
In the future, maybe like my parents to be a businessman.
Oh,
And
wow. Are they both businessmen?
yeah, and they work in the same
Uh-huh.
com-
Oh, okay, I see. Right. Which kind of business do they do?
and they chemical the pro product no produce chemical
Oh, wow.
chemical.
Oh, I see. Do they actually like to manufacture? Do they run factories to produce?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right, right.
Have their
Oh,
own and my parents they have their own company
okay.
for 12 no, 20 years. So
Oh,
the
okay.
company still have long history.
Right, right, right. I see. Wow. So that's quite interesting. So you think you might be interested in running business as well?
Yeah, and I really like to communicate with people. Maybe in the future
Okay.
I will learn marketing or public relation
Right.
because I think if I can use my skill
Uh,
and sell my product, I think it's very interesting. I like it to do
right.
that.
Oh, okay, I see. Wow, that's quite interesting. Yeah. So have you been to anywhere else in the US?
Yeah. Um, I, I have been New York
Uh-huh.
and San Francisco
Right.
and Washington D.C. A lot of places.
Oh, okay. I see. Right. The impression for Washington DC. How do you like it?
Um, I live in Beijing in China.
Oh,
Beijing
right.
is the capital of China, and
All
DC
right.
is the capital of China.
Yes.
And I like the culture because the
Mhm.
capital is very heavy.
Right.
The government, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right, 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 right. So what do you think is the biggest difference between Washington DC and Beijing?
Mm, maybe maybe because I just as a visitor
Uh-huh.
to visit DC,
Right.
so I not real know about the people's life.
Uh-huh.
So hard to compare with live in Beijing and live in DC.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so maybe there's some different, but maybe there's same.
Uh-huh.
But I just real like DC because um I have to say DC is cleaner than Beijing.
Oh, okay, I
Beijing.
see. Right, right, right. Right. So how about the museum in DC? Have you visited the museums in DC?
Mm, yeah, but actually I can't remember clearly because
Uh-huh.
it was happened for a long time.
Right.
Maybe 4 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that's quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you know the location of Washington College? It's very close to DC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from Monday to Friday, you pretty much study on campus. Over the weekend, you can take the shuttle buses going to DC. The shuttle bus is entirely free. You don't need to pay anything.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah. Especially for somebody like yourself who's also from big city, I think you might value, like you might prefer like living in a big city as well. However, living on campus during the week is going to be very safe for you because some students come to the US and they worry about safety. But Washington College is extremely safe because it's not in downtown DC. It's sort of like in the suburbs in a small town, so that's pretty safe. But then it's also very close to the big city.
Okay.
Yeah, you just mentioned you quite enjoy shopping, and actually there's a shopping outlet which is only either 5 or 10 minutes away from the college. So this is very convenient. This is a huge outlet. Lots of people from Washington D.C. area actually come here to do their shopping. And this is very close to the college. Yeah. Lots of American students actually drive there, and it's very easy for you to get a car share to take a ride from another student.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's also have you also been to New York?
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
have
So so actually from Washington College there are also buses going to New York, and those buses are also free.
Okay. I have some friends that study in New York. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might just take the buses to visit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Especially you said you want to get some work experience in the future. You also want to engage in business. So chances are you might be looking for internship opportunities. So those shuttle buses will be very convenient for you if you need to take an interview. So you just need to take the buses to attend the interviews. So that's quite convenient.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and also if you have already studied at the US high school, so this is going to be a bonus because you're more familiar with the small classes. The class size of Washington College is very similar to what you have right now. So
Uh-huh.
that's going to be an easier transition because if you go to a big university, for example, I don't know which other universities are you applying to. So which other universities are you applying to in the US?
University?
Yeah, which other universities, which other American universities are you applying to?
Oh, you mean except your college? The
No,
other,
yes, yeah. Which other American universities are you applying to?
some some college in LA.
Oh, okay, I see. Right.
Because I also have some friends studying in LA.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Are you applying to those California universities? UC California?
It's so hard for me to.
Okay, yeah, because lots of students apply to the University of California. So, for example, University of California, LA, it has really big classes. So, in each class, there can be hundreds of students. So, that's going to be more challenging for you because you are used to small class. So, it depends on what do you prefer. If you prefer if you're able to work very hard by yourself, then big university will suit you fine. Because a smaller college, the teachers will push you all the time, right? Same as the high school. So if you don't get your homework done, you caught immediately.
Uh,
Yeah. So this will be similar to high school. So it depends on what you want. If you don't want any to get involved, if you want to get your own way, and maybe a big university will suit you better because there will be 100 students in the class. and there's like you can easily hide yourself in the math, right?
So this is my also is my weakness. I can't focus on something which I don't interest in. And my mom always always said I need to improve my.
I see.
But if I'm really interested in something, I will be very persistent. Yeah.
I see, right. Yeah, it sounds like your parents have chosen a school which with better management for you, right? Because it's like your day is quite well organized. Yeah, there's always supervision. So that's probably something which you're used to. Yeah, whilst and also the other reason, the other difference between Washington College and, for example, UCLA is the number of international students. Because in California, there's so many international students, and both from China and from Mexico. So it's extremely international. Whilst Washington College is very American, the majority of students are Americans. So in terms of improving your English, I have actually seen students who studied at Washington College for 1 or 2 semesters, but their English is already so much better than the students who have studied in the US for like 2 or 3 years from a big university. Because I have interviewed somebody from Michigan State University last week, and that's how I'm able to tell. He studied there for 3 years, but his English is not as even good as those students who studied at Washington College for 1 or 2 semesters. So that's quite a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I prefer to.
Yeah. Do you get to speak English every day? Like in your house? Do you speak English with each other or do you speak Chinese?
Yeah, because yeah, I speak. Sometimes I will speak English in my house because we have Korean
Ah,
roommate.
okay. I see. How about your house parent? Are they American or are they also international, like from countries?
Yeah. All the house parents they are native.
Oh,
They are
okay.
American.
Right, right, right. Yeah. In that case, you should also have quite a lot of opportunities to practice your speaking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are the teachers of the school?
yeah, they are all native.
They are like, and also
Oh,
they're teaching at your school?
no. They just live in Greenville.
Oh,
So they find a job to get to become our house parent or become our tutor.
oh, I
And
see.
but
Okay.
not our school teacher.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right, yeah. So do you have any other questions for me?
Uh, if I want to do business in the future,
Mm-hmm.
give me uh some choice or some recommend with what what major I can choose in your
You know
college.
what? I actually feel if you want to do business, you can do any major because you don't necessarily have to major in business in order to do business in the future, right? Did your
Um,
parents major in business?
uh, my parents, my
Yeah,
partner.
yeah. Have they majored? Like, what did they study when they were young?
Uh, um, actually, my mom was an English teacher,
Oh, oh,
and then my father he studied economics in the
right.
university.
Yeah. So none of them actually studied business. So in order to do business, you don't necessarily have to major in business. My advice is always that you should study something which you're interested in. So for example, if you really enjoy dancing, you should definitely continue doing that in the college. But obviously, you have to find some other more academic subjects to study. So you can always do dancing on the side, but then you need to focus on something which is more academic. Yeah, but it's anything. It does not really matter. The most important thing is that you have good connection with the professors because you will either apply for a job or you will apply to the graduate school. So if you want to apply for a job, it will really help you if you get some internship opportunity. And the professors always have lots of connections with business, and they can help you to find an internship, or they will tell you of an opportunity. So that is why students will benefit a lot from a small class. Because in a small class, professors know you. Whilst a professor has hundreds of students, why should they offer the opportunity to you, right?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with applying to the graduate schools, because at Washington College, students never have trouble getting the professors to write reference letters for them. Because all professors know them, there are not that many students. Whilst I know students from the universities, sometimes they studied for 4 years, but they can't find a single professor who can write a reference for them because the professors simply don't know them. They have hundreds of students.
Yeah.
So regardless what you study, I would encourage you to study something you're interested in, because you can only focus, you can only devote yourself to something which you like. If you don't like something, it's more difficult. It's not absolutely not, but if you dislike something, then and we ask you to take take classes in this subject for 4 years, it's very hard. Whilst if you're interested in, it's much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So remember that you should do. Lots of students are very practical. They say, "Oh, I want to do business, therefore I need to major in business." But I would say it's not necessary. So be yourself. That's most important. Right, you're a very outgoing girl, and so that's very important. If you want to do business, you should be able to get on well with other people, be able to communicate. The skills are so much more important than what you actually major in. So don't worry about the major. Yeah, so be yourself, and then yeah, enjoy your studies and enjoy your life.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. It's really good to talk to you. It's really nice meeting you. I hope you have a nice weekend, and you will be. I hope you'll be very successful in your future studies.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.